Hey guys, it's your best fight friends. I'm Kelsey. This is Rachel. Rachel, we're gonna do a lightning round because we couldn't come up with just one topic. This show's gonna be too big and too real for any other show.
We're gonna take turns bringing up topics.
That was the fat thing. It's too big and real.
We have 2 minutes to discuss a topic and then we're moving on. And like true boxing fans,
we got a round timer, baby.
We got a round timer. Does this
we
also
couldn't have
count
hired
for
an
MMA
official round scorekeeper, but
right.
I've reached out to a guy, couldn't come over last minute. So anyway, we got this app.
So round one, let's talk about Tyson and Paris Fury.
Love them. Next topic. What?
So if you don't know, they've been doing live workouts during lockdown,
Which is precious.
But here's my favorite thing. In true Tyson Fury fashion, like today, he just all up is like in the middle of the workout. I can't do this anymore. It's over. Like so he leaves, and Paris is rightfully, she's like, what? We're not done. We're on Instagram Live. Like, well, what's going on?
Yeah, he stopped in the middle of it, which is great.
Leaves the room.
That's authentic.
And she's like yelling at him, and then he comes back, and he's like, lockdown's over. This is like, that's it. They're live workouts. Today was the farewell workout. They've been doing them
consistently.
And he left in the middle of it. So like, there truly is only one Tyson Fury. At home and abroad, Tyson Fury is just himself.
Yeah, and I think that's great, and he's a great example of how to be like that. I want to be more like Tyson Fury, and I really like seeing their relationship like on camera. I think it's awesome because they like fight and like get after each other.
Well, if you hear Paris, like she's not like super mad at him, but she's like a little ticked off, and she's like says a lot of different things. I mean, my favorite thing is when she turned back to Instagram Live and said, here, let me turn on the comments
That's
so we can have a Tyson Fury bitch fest.
Yeah, that's great.
Like, but they're the kind of people that remind me of, they're people that just can't help but be themselves all the time. Like, they can't help but be authentic all the time and just who they are. And I'm really drawn to that. I would like to learn how to be more like that.
Yeah, definitely want to be more like Tyson and Paris Fury.
Yeah. All right.
Next topic.
Next topic. Your turn.
You know, like why can't I finish Andy Lee's book, Rachel? And let's talk about this because, like, I love Andy Lee, and I think that's the problem. I love Andy Lee, and so like when I'm reading his autobiography, which is great, by the way, the half that I read, and she's read it, then like I feel scared to love. You know what I mean? Like, I feel fear, and then, like, it just sits over there on my shelf because I'm afraid.
When did we get this book? Do you remember?
It's been a while.
It's been a while. You got it, and then you, like, started it, but you weren't finishing it, and I was like, well, I'm going to read the book, and...
Yeah.
I think, because I had read another book, and then I read this one. It is written very differently.
It's written... And yeah, it took a while for me to get used to it, but once I got used to it, I was like, this is great.
Yeah, because I think I must have read Case Keenum's book right before that, because you also got that one.
Yeah.
And so apparently I just read books that Kelsey buys for himself. And that one was like very easy, went right through it. But this one, it was written very differently, but I did really enjoy it. I learned a lot about Andy Lee. I learned a lot more about boxing, how it is from the fighter's side of things.
Relationship with Manuel Stewart's great.
Crump, like all this stuff, really good stuff, yes. And you talked about like how it was hard for you because like you have followed Andy Lee for so long.
I'm a broken person, Rachel. I've never shot out of my shirt. I've never jumped up in the air so high as when he scored that dramatic knockout win to win the world title. It was such a huge deal.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I've got personal issues.
What is it? What is the fear there of like if you read the book? Are you afraid to like admire him more?
I'm afraid to love. I'm afraid to be hurt.
You're afraid that like you'll love him more and then later like he'll do something publicly that's like, damn it.
I don't know publicly. I mean, I don't know what it is. It's just like my own personal issue I'm working through. Great book.
All right, round 3. Let's talk about Tony Ferguson. So we're going to switch from boxing over to MMA. And Tony Ferguson...
He's wild.
You guys know, like I'm new as a UFC fan. I'm new to following the UFC. And I have fallen in love with Tony Ferguson.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. If you want to, I guess if you want to speak to me.
Authentic, like Tyson Fury.
Right, authentic. But if you want to speak to me, using visual media and content is the way to my heart because I'm a very visual person. And oh my gosh, so his latest thing was, let's call it a short film to Conor McNuggets. It was just like, I just watched it, and there's no words, there's no narration, there's music set to like images of him and Conor photoshopped into different like places, bodies. Like, I think at one point he's a Grim Reaper. I'm really like, I am loving it.
Yeah, and he does this a lot. Remember his little thumb ninja thing?
Yeah,
that was crazy. Like, and
we
I just stumbled upon that, and I was like, "This is amazing."
We love that so much that we wrote like a piece
because I felt like I had to share it with the world. Like, you have to see this.
To be a storyteller, to put it out into the world.
It's how is he so? I mean, he's super talented, obviously, as a fighter, but he's also got like an amazing personality that he just shares with the world and does little stuff. That thing was like he was a professional thumb puppet person. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was like, this could be a thing that he does for a living or whatever. It was that entertaining. Like, there were little things that he did in that.
Well,
and I was like, how long has he thought about this?
Back over the top, because he definitely added in like sound effects.
Yeah.
And you have to go back in and add that over the top. I'm loving it, guys. I'm loving it. I want Conor to fight him just so I can see more promotion. Like,
I guess the last topic then will be, Rachel, you know, boxing just started up again, right?
Yes.
And we just have, some of these fights are pretty good. Shakur Stevenson's awesome. Glad to see him in the ring.
To see him.
Miguel Berchelt's coming up. He's a really great fighter. Can't wait to see him. Listen, though. Who's the one boxer, Rachel, that you're ready to really see, though? I'm talking about not the guys that are coming out here now, early top rank shows. I'm talking about, like, when can I see blank in the ring again? Because he's boxing to me. Who is that?
Oh, I don't know.
I would say, for me,
prepared for this.
I would say, I'm ready to see Canelo, right? I'm ready to see Canelo Alvarez again back in the boxing. I love Manny Pacquiao. I love Tyson Fury. I love a lot of the big stars in boxing. But to me, Canelo is the now. He is the pound for pound, I think, best boxer in the world. And he's the kind of guy that's easy to root for, and he's great at what he does. He's also a guy that will move up in weight and challenge himself against people like Sergey Kovalev. Who does that? Who tries to fight the best fighter of their generation when you're like 23? That's crazy. He did it, and I love watching him fight. I can't wait to see him back in the ring. Hopefully it happens in September.
I think Canelo is definitely a good pick for that. I'll tell you what I'm ready for is just, I'm ready for the flow, like boxing to get back into its flow, because I feel like there's lots of really good fighters out there. I want to see Alexander Usyk. I want to see like Canelo, like you just said. I want to see.
You obviously want to see Tyson Fury back in the ring.
Right. That we have a huge heavyweight thing going on.
See Deontay Wilder back in the ring.
I want to see like the likes of like Danny Garcia, Earl Spence, Sean Porter, like that whole division, right, has a lot to do. I'm just eager to see, because there's a lot of top rank shows being like punched out that like aren't like
they're not
great.
Like they're not Terrence Crawford, right? When's Terrence Crawford going to fight? I'm ready to see Terrence Crawford fight.
They wouldn't have normally been televised, is what I would guess.
Right.
All of these.
Well,
that are being
not as main events. I don't know. They're moving to a different model, right? I feel like.
Yeah. I applaud like their effort and getting stuff out, because the only way you're gonna learn is by like trying. You just got to get it out there, start doing it. And
the numbers aren't great, but you know what? Our numbers are doing fantastic. I think we reached over 600 billion page views.
No, that's not true.
Video view. I even said the wrong thing. 600 million subscribers is what we've hit.
No.
I'm doing the thing where you say it.
Okay. You're manifesting?
Yeah, like Conor would.
All right.
600 million page views.
Well, you've heard it.
Conor McGregor.
We just manifested, so like you guys have to hold up your end of the deal. Like, comment, and subscribe.
I am surrounded by abundance provided by you. What?